this is Jenna with Euro Goldendoodles here in Mount Holly, North Carolina. Today I have with me Miss Red, who we've given the name Chanel. I have Miss Red from the Piper Jasper litter, born on July 26, 2019. Piper is a really cute mini poodle, a white poodle, and then Jasper is a mini Goldendoodle. So of course we have Miss Chanel here, who is a mini Goldendoodle. She's very cute. She's got this loose curl, this teddy bear coat. She just looks like a little teddy bear. She's got an apricot color, and we're expecting her to be about 15 pounds. So she's gonna be a cute little thing. She already is a cute little thing. As far as her personality goes, you can see how calm she is when I hold her. That's very much like her siblings as well. They're very calm. They just love to be held and cuddled. She is also more of a dependent puppy, so she loves to be around people and other dogs and her siblings. And she's very much in tune with people in her environment. So what that means is if you are having a bad day, she really is one that picks up on that. And we can definitely tell that she picks up on our feelings really, really well. She loves to be with you, loves to be held, and she actually is the calmest one in the litter. So she's the first one after playing, the first one to just kind of lay down and, you know, just go to sleep, fall asleep right at your feet. So for her go home dates, it's going to be Canine College, training up until 16 weeks, and that's going to be go home date of November 15th. And then you have the Master's program, training up until 20 weeks of age, and that's go home date of December 13th. So that's just in time for the holidays and for Christmas. I mean, can you imagine this cute little puppy under your tree with a big old red bow because she's Miss Red? That's cute. How adorable would that be? I would be so excited if I was a little kid. So to learn more about her parents or anything, you can scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page, click on their pictures, and see more about them and their health clearances and such. What makes Euro Goldendoodles different is our unique, intense, and structured training program. Now, when I say training, most people think of obedience. Sit, down, heel, stay, come, kennel. And of course, that is just 1/4 of our training program. We train all of those, including hand signals and verbal commands. We also train outside, doing our outside training, doing field trips, hardware stores, assisted living, schools, farmers markets, so on and so forth. That leads me into our socialization and desensitization. Now, in all of these places that we're visiting, we're around various people. We go to vets and make happy vet visits. We're around strangers, children, other animals, all being exposed to all different types of people, places, and things. Finally, our house training is the largest part of our training program, taking up the majority of our training time. In house training, they're learning to hold their potty in the house, not jump up on people or furniture, being created for lengths at a time. They also learn to signal at the door. When they need to go outside to go potty, they go to the door and they sit so they can be let out, and they also sit at the door to come back in. In house training, we're also desensitizing them to the TV being very loud or very soft, to the vacuum, hair dryers, pots and pans, slamming doors, all things that they would be used to in a normal living environment. All of these 4 core areas, we build upon our 3 Ds, our distance, duration, and distraction. I encourage you to go to our Puppy Training Institute page. It goes into great detail about each training program. You can also view videos of an average puppy who has graduated each of the various levels of our training program. Okay, now we get to see Chanel in action in a little training session. So we're going straight into the kennel. Look at how well she gets in there and she sits right down. Perfect. I mean, she just popped right in there. That was perfect. And then you see I just stuck my foot out just to give her that re-emphasize to wait for the kennel release. And then I give the kennel release and she comes out. And I'm like, good girl, so good. And I give her a little scratch on the head. So all of our puppies, of course, are trained to walk on the left side, either right at your hip, slightly in front, or slightly behind. So when we start out walking, she was slightly behind, but she's right at my hip now. And look at that auto sit, right on point. And we're going to do that again here for you. Watch this, auto sit, wonderful. And I give her a little scratch because she's doing such a good job. Now we go over to place, and right here place is a Kuranda-cot. I just gave a little re-emphasis there to get her all the way up on there, give her a little treat. She's doing very nicely. And what we're going to do here is a sit stay rather than a down stay. So a sit stay is a little bit harder, and I'm backing up slowly. And we're going to do a sit stay, and she's exceeding this goal. She can do more than the 5 feet 5 seconds, and you're going to see her just blow that out of the park. She does a fantastic job. And then I say, okay, come. And just to re-emphasize that, I gave a little tap to the ground and gave her a happy, okay, come voice, and she comes right over to me. So she is still working, of course, on mastering these skills at this point. As she continues to go through her program, she does, you know, some dogs, they are going to really excel in certain points. She's got a wonderful stay. You can see that. And then I just have to give her just a little more emphasis on that come, and she just comes right over to me. That was a down with a hand signal. And then I give her the release, and we walk over to this apparatus. Now what she's doing here, for such a little pup, she's going up some really big steps. Once again, that hand signal for down, that is a beautiful down. I told you guys she was really good at that hand signal for down. I give her the little release. Now she's kind of sniffing at something there. So what I tell her is leave it, and she actually does, which is fantastic. And I get her focused back on training, and we're gonna walk back down these big old steps. And I'm just guiding her to make sure she walks straight down. And then she's on that last step, and she offers a sit, and I get her to go all the way down to the bottom and give me a sit at the bottom. We're gonna show off a little more of that heel position. How cute is this? These little tiny legs keeping up. She does such a good job. And I stop. Once again, she sits, and I even change direction. She's keeping an eye on me. Wonderful. Good girl. That was a great training session from Chanel. If you are interested in Miss Red Chanel, please scroll down to see current pictures and prices listed for each training program. You can click on those links to learn more about those training programs. There's a puppy application link at the top and the bottom of the page. You can click on that, fill it out, and we will get back to you within 24 to 48 hours. Thank you so much for taking the time to view Miss Red Chanel of the Piper Jasper litter, born on July 26, 2019. And have a blessed day. He's so cute. Mwah.